Yo, what's the word? It's your boy 16. If you like the content on this channel, I want to ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell for post notifications. Also, I got a website at www.16shotonvisuals.com. But that's enough of me talking. Let's get to what y'all came to see. What's the word? Let the people know we got on 16 Shot on Visuals.
Foolio, big sis from the Brit, 1646 Brit, baby. I'm in that bitch, Jacksonville, Florida.
Bro. First thing I want to ask you is about your name. You know, a lot of people be confused with like what your name is, shit like that, and like what's the meaning behind it, shit like that. You can let people know what's up with that.
My name Foolio, but people be like, that Julio shit come from Julio Jones, the wide receiver. But that shit ain't even, Julio is not even like part of my rap name. That's just how it is on Instagram. I been had that as my Instagram name, so people be calling me Julio and shit.
Oh yeah.
That's not even my rap name.
Also, people really got this shit confused.
Yeah, my shit just Foolio.
So how old are you?
I'm 22.
That's crazy, you young, but it seems like I've been hearing your name for a minute. Like, how long you been fuck with the music?
I've been taking this shit serious. Like, it's probably going on 2 years now, year and a half, 2 years.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
It seems like longer than that though. Like, I don't like your first Say Cheese interview. How long ago that was? That's like
2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, when he first made that list, the Florida list, that was 2 years ago. That was what really gave me like my buzz. I had like 15,000 followers, 10,000 followers.
Yeah, them interviews, I ain't gonna lie, them interviews actually help. Like a lot of people who I be finding out from out of town and shit, I be saying it really on his shit, honestly.
Definitely. Them bitches get you out there.
I heard you got like record label offers and shit from?
Hell yeah. Say Cheese, he the reason why Alamo reached out to me. They had flew me out. 300 reached out to me. Say Cheese, then when he first, the very first Florida list he made, he the reason. I told about that too.
Bro. So you know, how did that feel? Just like out of the blue start getting label offers and shit.
That shit felt like fake. Like I'm like, damn, this shit really happening. Then when they go to paying for them plane tickets and flying you and your people out, that shit be real. Like, nigga get anxiety, all type of shit. Like, that shit just be a surreal ass moment. Like, this shit really happening type shit.
Hell yeah. So is there anything you learned from, you know, dealing with labels and shit like that you wish you would've knew sooner?
Hell yeah. Just don't believe everything they say, cause the label will sell you dreams, then when you actually put your name on a contract, that shit be a whole different story. They'll tell you, or we'll get you X, Y, Z, but when you sign, it be a whole different, different story and shit. They can't do that no more. Yeah.
Did you have any issues like that dealing with labels, or did you ever sign?
Hell nah, but the people I'm with right now, who I'm working with, great. I fuck with them on all my masters, everything. Like, they got me set up right. Yeah.
So what would you prefer, like the independent route or the label route? Like if you could pick an option and have it how you want to have it type shit.
See, with me, what I'm going right now is like I'm independent, but I own all my masters. I'm going to distribution, like label route, and I'm finna start my own label in a little bit. Like that's the route we going right now. But if you could do it on your own, do it on your own, because by the time you sign, you gonna already have what you know what I'm saying, what you want when you independent. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather like stay independent.
So you know, since this the first interview that we did, I want to start with like your upbringing and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you first, like, where are you from?
I'm from the north side of Jacksonville, Florida, 1646 West 45th Street, Hilltop Village Apartments. That's the. You could drive around the whole city and ask them what's the hardest part of Jacksonville. They're gonna tell you the north side, Moncrief Road, 45th. They'll let you know like where I'm from, Hilltop Village.
It's crazy because I was just live and I was letting the fans know I was out here.
Yeah.
And I think they was trying to send me off. They like, yeah, drive to the north side, do this, it's real nice out there. Like,
oh shit.
The motherfuckers in the comments like, hell nah, boy, stay your ass out south. But I ain't know where the fuck I was at.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
So, did you like live anywhere else before then?
Hell nah, all my life I stayed around my hood. I stayed in Hilltop. There's like different sections of my hood. I stayed in Hilltop, I stayed in Youngtown, I stayed in like other hoods and shit, other apartments like 5020 Cleveland Arms and shit, West Jacks. I stayed in different hoods, hell yeah.
You know, how was it staying in the area you stayed in, type shit? Like,
oh, that shit was rough. That shit was like you gonna see what you don't supposed to see on an everyday basis. You gonna see killings, robberies. I saw a nigga get shot in this shit, but this was in my other dog. This was in West Jackson. I was probably like 12 years old. So I didn't get point blank shot in his shit. Hold on, hold up.
You was saying, what about seeing somebody get shot or something like that?
Oh yeah, West Jackson. When I stayed in West Jackson, he beat the shit though, my dog Boo Boo. But yeah, point blank range, nigga. I was 12 years old seeing that type of shit though. That shit went nuts.
So, you know, seeing shit like that young, how would you say it affected you?
That shit fucked my head up. I ain't gonna cap. After I saw that shit, I went in the house for some months. Bro, I was in that bitch for so long, but that shit fucked my head up. You don't supposed to be seeing shit like that when you young. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think people realize, like, when you from the hood for real, you really go through trauma.
Who you telling?
We don't really got no way to deal with it.
Who you telling? I got shot when I was 15, like young shit. You don't supposed to be going through that type of shit when you young.
Yeah, like I had a situation similar, seeing some shit like that, and like motherfuckers don't know, but I had nightmares for like a week, just the same dream over and over and over. Like that should be real.
Who you telling? Bro, that shit be real deal. PTSD, that type of shit, MDD, bro.
Hell yeah. I know, especially now though, cause it's like it seems like shit hot as fuck out here. Like,
yeah.
You know, how do you move around as a rapper, a known face, and then knowing like the shit you got going on? Like, how do you have peace of mind?
Shit, I just be switch different cars. You know what I'm saying? I stay out of Jacksonville now. I stay in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I just be low now. I move with certain people, like different shit now. Like a certain way you gotta move, like. You know what I'm saying? I can't beat around everybody no more. I can't just pop out and do certain shit no more. Shit, I might gotta go pay for security this night to go to certain, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gotta move different, like, cause I'm a star now, I'm the key out of hood, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So when the last time did you feel like you could move like freely, like where people ain't know you right away type shit?
Shit.
Like going to stores, going to Walmart, shit like that. Or do you still do shit like that?
I do that shit daily though. Oh, yeah. I just did that shit like a couple before your ass came. I go to gas station, all type of shit. That shit regular.
How often do you get noticed?
A lot. When the motherfuckers see me and be like, "Boy, you Foolio?" So that shit can happen any second.
Do you get used to it, or you still not used to it?
I'm used to that shit. Only thing that fucked me up when the bitch be like across the country, like out of the country, bitches be waiting in Brazil and shit. Sending me videos, listen to my shit, that would fuck my head up.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So how was your childhood? Like I know you said it was you know, you seen a lot of shit you shouldn't have seen, but like overall, would you say like you enjoyed your childhood, or was it really like rough? So
that shit was fun.
Yeah.
Cause you could do more shit. I could walk everywhere. We used to walk everywhere, ride the bike everywhere. Shit, like that shit was just fun as hell. Hot ball, basketball, flag football, contact, all that shit was fun as hell when I was just on game.
So, you know, what age would you say like shit probably started changing to where it wasn't the same no more?
Probably like 6th grade, 5th going to 6th grade.
Was it certain situations that took place?
It just like, that's when like the groups and shit started forming, like the cliques and shit, and then niggas just like figuring out like what's really going on, and like oh, this why mama came in the house crying because she ain't got the money for that bill, or this why my daddy got killed because he was dead. Like, you feel me? I wasn't understanding, but when I wasn't understanding, I'm like, damn, this what it is. Like, this what I got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like you say like around 6th grade?
Yeah, 6th grade.
So like at that age, around that age, did you fear for your life around that time, or was it still like?
Nah, it was still straight. It wasn't really, the niggas was just fighting, like, we was fighting, like, niggas was just fighting all the way up to about 7th going to 8th grade, and then when 8th grade hit, it was a wrap.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about that 8th grade. It's like when niggas get in high school, they feel grown. So it's like, it's the next step. Ain't no more fight.
Once a nigga hit 8th grade, it was a wrap.
Yeah.
Bro, a nigga got their first gun in motherfucking 7th grade, 6th going to 7th, the deuce 5. So after that, it was a wrap.
Bro.
On game.
So you know what happened in your life that made you feel like you needed a gun around like 7th grade?
Shit. the niggas we'll always be who were grown, the older niggas. So shit, they always had the advantage and shit of us. Like they always had the guns and the cars to pull up on us, and you feel me? We ain't never had that shit. We was, like I said, we was walking like every club, like young as hell. Just imagine like 50 jits, like little ass kids, 14 to 15 year olds walking to a club and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they always had the advantage of that. So it came to a point where they were like, hell nah, we gotta get us some poles and move like this and shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, even the playing field.
Hell yeah.